I'm now 131 days in. 131 days on semen retention, and there is no better feeling than waking up and seeing the sunrise and just feeling that warm sun on your skin. Anytime that I have a day off of work and I could just get proper rest and really just embrace nature, I truly just feel like myself. I feel whole. I feel complete. And it reminds me all the time that that's all I'm truly chasing is this feeling right here. This present moment feeling right here. That doesn't really cost anything, you know, that I can do for the rest of my life, my entire life. You know, I just want to achieve the freedom to do that, to enjoy nature and to enjoy myself and being myself. That's it. That's the whole journey right there, wrapped up. And I love every moment of this. I might have said 130 days, I meant 131 days of semen retention. I'm not sure what I said, but we're somewhere along those lines, right? And I'm only keeping track these days because of these videos. You know, I don't really try to keep track. It's only because of the videos that I know what day I'm on. Otherwise, I'll just be flowing. Like, I wouldn't even care anymore how deep I am in. I feel better every single day, and especially when I get my nature in, when I get my sunlight in. Like look at this view right now that I'm looking at. That's pretty. That's pretty nice, right? It's just beautiful, man. Like, let me get a thumbnail like that. That's pretty nice. But yeah, there's ducks walking around. There's animals just chirping and waking up too. And waking up right before the sun, there's something about that feeling that you can't feel any other way, right? And along this journey, you want to just connect to nature more. You don't want to connect to people that don't serve you, negative energy. No, you could get all your positive energy just from nature alone. Nature is so beautiful and underrated, and we take it for granted all the time. You know, being able to wake up today with proper rest, go to the gym early, get a proper pump, and then now walk home in some nature, that is blessed. And it grounds me all the time. It makes me remember to be just real grateful for where I am in life, where I'm at in life in general. I used to come to this spot all the time when I was not practicing semen retention and my life was falling apart, but I would come to this very spot all the time because it's right by the gym that I work out at, and it would just make me feel better. No matter how bad my day was, it made me feel better. And sometimes we need to remember to tap back into nature because it'll just ground you, man. You sometimes get all caught up in the material world and the rat race. You need to take a step back sometimes and just realize what you got. Realize what you're doing this all for, you know? And this right here, it allows you to completely detach from everything, detach from the outcome of everything, and not concern yourself with anything that's going on in the world. You could really just live in the present moment right here and just appreciate, watch the ducks play, watch the water just ripple, and just get to a point in your mind where you could just have a lot of peace of mind and just really just learn to love, man. Like, you can't sit out in nature and just be angry, be aggravated. There's just no possible way. Like, there's something that spawns back inside you when you tap back into nature. You know, especially on semen retention. I'm more naturally just like attracted to these sorts of things, you know? You really could see the color, you could see everything, man. Everything is in 4K definition, like, and people forget to tap back into this. But man, every single day I feel better and better. I feel rejuvenated, and in a couple weeks I'll be able to do this all the time, man. I'll be able to really just creatively just focus on these videos, focus on myself, focus on my art forms, focus on training, and just focus on loving myself, man. And this is all that I want to do. This is why I'm here, and I'm able to completely detach, you know. I'm fortunate enough and grateful enough to have a job where I can do that, where I can leave for a month and then come back if I need to, you know. If I get to a position where I start to notice, like, okay, I need a bit more money, just go right back to the job, you know. But I'm trying to break that cycle completely, man. I'm trying to just live doing what I love. I love these videos and I love training, and just focus on that, and everything will just fall into place, man. Like, I'm really just not too concerned about money anymore. And it's also because I've grinded so hard for many years of just, you know, putting in my 70 hours a week and just saving, and investing all my money for years and years and years. And I'm at a point now where I can finally take a step back, you know? Like, I feel like it's such a misconception for people to go their whole lives, right? Their whole lives in order to work, I don't know, 30, 40 years, maybe more sometimes, in order to just retire. But like, you could do that way earlier, way younger, and you can take breaks way younger and way earlier if you just put your money into the right things and put your energy into the right things. You know? Start to believe in yourself. Start to understand that you don't have to slave away for your entire life in order to just have freedom. You know? You can really just grind it out for a couple years and at least save, you know, 70,000, 100,000, and then go from there. That gives you a bit more time to just creatively work on yourself. And that right there, creatively working on yourself, especially in the world where it's evolving to AI and all that, it's going to replace all the jobs anyways. So you better try to start getting creative, get in your creative bag, and try to make a source of income from that. And if you can make, you know, $2,000, $3,000 a month from doing what you love, and you have, you know, savings of, I don't know, $70,000, $100,000, you'll be all right. You'll figure it the fuck out. You'll work it out. And there's ducks just sitting in the water. He's just chilling. You want to be like a duck, just chilling in the water, sitting in the water, not giving a fuck, just doing what you want. That's what it's truly all about. Just enjoying this life, enjoying why we were brought here, you know? Stop forgetting that one day you're gonna die, and you didn't even give it a moment to appreciate everything that you had. But yeah, you just really gotta stack up a good amount of money, and then you'll get to it, you'll get right to it, and figure it the fuck out. And you can creatively make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, and you're straight. You're good from there. But you just gotta use your energy wisely, man. Like, I'm at the point where all my money's invested in. I don't need to make an income in order to survive. Like, I'll be alright. I can be okay off my fucking investments right now, so it doesn't even matter. But you just have to tap back into that. You just have to tap back into nature and yourself and become who you were truly just meant to be. Too many people get caught up in just living their lives, but not even living somebody else's dream, living somebody else's life in general. And that's not how it's supposed to go. That's not how you win. That's how you lose. That's how you die earlier than you're supposed to. Yeah, you're still alive, but are you truly living? And you really just gotta come to that realization and get back to why you were brought here, you know? Everybody's brought here for some sort of intrinsic purpose. You're not supposed to just slave away for your entire fucking life, and you guys need to understand that now. And some people get that, but that doesn't mean just fucking run away from your responsibilities, run away from your job. No, do the hard shit first. You know, budget, stack up, save at least 100K, and then fucking go from there. And it might take you 5 years, but 5 years instead of 30, 40, in the long run, it's better. Like, I'm 27 and I'm about to I'm free, you know? I'm free from it all. I could do whatever the fuck I want, and that's only because I did the hard shit first, you know? And I'm going to keep doing the hard shit, but it gets to a point where you have to shift what your new hard is, you know? It used to be hard to work 60, 70 hours a week, but I just made that fun. The duck is taking a bath right now. He's just chilling, enjoying life. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be just swimming in a lake, just doing what you want. Nature's so beautiful, man. But yeah, just get back to doing what you want after you put in the fucking work. Like, you can manifest all you fucking want, but if you don't put in the work along with that, nothing will come into fruition. So just make sure that you're putting in the work as well. And then you have the willpower in order to make that shit happen, and making the right decisions. Research how to fucking invest, research how to save, how to budget. And you'll figure out pretty quickly that you can be in a position where you're okay financially, and now you could be a little bit more free to be more creative. Because if you try to just be creative without having any fucking finances, that could fuck you for the rest of your life. So you have to play it smart too, right? So yeah, that's all. I'm gonna enjoy nature. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Peace out.